Some thieves really think they can just walk in, grab a bunch of stuff, and run off with the money, but things don't always go the way they plan. These are 30 times shoplifters got instant karma. Let's start with this guy who seriously thought he could steal a robot, even with all the store employees running after him to stop it. The next one was so clumsy, he ruined his own plan. Dude could have at least worn a belt to run from embarrassment a little better. Then there was the guy who thought robbing a flower shop would be easy. What he didn't expect was the owner coming at him with an axe. Now, this guy might look like your average customer, but he'd been sneaking into that store just to steal candy and Gatorade, until one day, his little plan didn't go quite right. But first, here's a similar story about a couple of wannabe thieves. All they walked away with was a sore back and a police report. A woman strolled into the store super casually, acting like she was just doing some regular shopping. The best part? Her reason for doing all that.
Hey, police department. Go ahead and drop everything, okay?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
No, it doesn't matter. You should leave right now.
Hey, drop everything.
This is my dad's store. He owns it.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Stop talking.
Yes, he does.
Hey,
I swear to God. You have to wait.
I will.
Let's go. My dad owns this store. I'm not kidding. My dad owns the store. Let's not
Stop resisting.
No, get in the car.
No, I'm not. Get in
You
the
are
car.
gonna get in the car. Put your feet in.
Okay, chill out for a minute, okay?
You don't exist.
Okay, that's fine.
Back to our Gatorade man. He was already known for doing the same thing every time. Walk in, load up his backpack with Gatorade and snacks, and calmly walk out like nothing happened. So for him, this was just another day of crime. But there was one little problem.
The clerks lock the doors. He's trapped.
As soon as he stepped inside, one of the employees recognized him, locked the doors, and called the cops. But our dear Gatorade man wasn't about to just wait around. He put back most of what he stole, kept one Gatorade, and started kicking the door like crazy. After several tries, he actually managed to escape, but I'm betting he never went back to that store again. They knew someone had to hold the door open, they just forgot to figure out who. Eventually, they found the button to unlock it, but they still had a tough time getting out. I'm starting to think these criminals really have issues with doors. Look at how many people it took to push this one open. Definitely not a subtle robbery. This one guy didn't even bother much. Just gave the item back and left. Another one tried to break through a gate and still couldn't make it out. He actually had to wait for the police to come and help him out. Not wanting to go through the same mess, this other group decided to just ram through the doors with a car. Only problem, they forgot to bring someone strong enough to carry the ATM. This employee stopped a major robbery. The couple didn't even try to play it cool and walked out the moment things didn't go their way. A similar thing happened with this woman. She asked to see the store's most expensive jewelry, pretending she wanted to buy it, but the employee noticed she was acting nervous, and at the first chance locked her in the room until the cops arrived. One thief walked into a phone store thinking he'd walk out with a bag full of smartphones. But when the staff locked the doors and he realized he was trapped, his reaction was something no one saw coming. But hold up. Before that, check out this next guy who couldn't care less that he was being recorded and followed. He just kept on doing his thing.
Are you for real? Are you for real? Are you for real?
But on his way out, he got tackled and dropped his bag. This guy was definitely having the worst day. Everything he tried to steal failed, and to top it off, he got arrested. At first glance, this next scene might look scary, but don't worry, there was no baby in that stroller. Just stolen groceries. Nothing beats this thief who had a total change of heart once he realized he was locked inside the store. He went in all pumped to steal phones, but the staff was quick and locked the doors before he could get out. With no way to escape and surrounded, he did the most unexpected thing, dropped to his knees and started praying. The scene is just surreal. The guy who walked in ready to rob the place was now begging for divine help. You can almost picture him promising to change his life right there, surrounded by shelves and smartphones. Same kind of thing happened to these two other guys. They broke in, but while they were distracted, the owner pulled off a genius move. They ended up locked inside until the cops showed up. Now check out this other thief getting what he deserved. He got caught and got a full face of pepper spray. The store even kindly gave him milk to rinse his eyes while waiting for the cops. He really thought he was gonna make a smooth getaway, but one woman using just one arm shut that idea down real quick. What a day! Not only did this thief take a hard fall, he got arrested right after. Good thing he didn't try anything. Some guys came in armed, thinking they had the upper hand. Little did they know the employees were even more armed. One store owner, tired of being robbed, set up a trap so clever it completely confused the criminals. Curious? Our number 10 will reveal more about that wild story. But first, check out this case where karma handled things all on its own. After this scene, all the guy could do was walk away, full of shame and nothing else. Then there's this older man who proved age doesn't mean anything when you've got strength. The store worker's wife must be so proud. He didn't fall for this girl's pretty face and made her give back the item she tried to steal. And this guy, bet he regrets choosing this woman's store to rob, which she showed no fear, hit him with pepper spray, and minutes later dragged him back into the store like a boss. Thanks to this guy, the criminal didn't even make it inside the convenience store. Same thing happened in this other place. The robbers walk in and don't even last 2 seconds inside. The store owner already waiting for them, gun in hand. Now picture this, you break into a store to rob it, but end up stuck inside with no way out. That's exactly what happened to a thief in Pomona, California. After being robbed before, Miguel decided to take serious action. He removed all the door handles inside the store, so when the guy got in, he walked straight into a dead-end hallway. Instead of running off with phones, he ended up trapped. He tried everything, tools, brute force, but couldn't get out. He was stuck for about 45 minutes until the police showed up and arrested him. This store owner waited for the perfect moment to react when a robber came in to hold up the place. Even a customer got caught up in it, and when he saw the owner fighting back, he jumped in too. Karma can hit from the most unexpected places, and that's exactly what this criminal learned. Number 5 is gonna tell you all about it, but first, check this out. A red car slams right through the jewelry store door like it's made of cardboard. The employees inside are frozen for a second, then rush straight to the back office, but not to hide. While the robbers are smashing glass and grabbing jewelry, one employee comes back, and guess what's in his hand? No bat, no pepper spray, a sword. Yup, this robbery turned into a straight up duel. And honestly, that one bold move might have saved the day. This guy thought he'd just hop on a bike and ride off all chill, but the moment he tries to escape, he finds out he's been watched the whole time. A group of guys jump in. What looked like an easy steal turns into a full-on chase scene. This guy walks in thinking it's gonna be a quick job, mask on, gun out, straight to the register. But what he didn't see? A couple sitting just behind him, two off-duty cops quietly having dinner. In a split second, the whole place turns into an action movie. The thief tries to grab the cash, but it's already game over. This guy got hit with instant karma from a place he never saw coming. It's 12:43 a.m. in Santa Ana. A masked man walks into Cozy Corner Diner with a gun. He throws a bag at the employee and demands cash. But then, boom! He's shot out of nowhere and drops to the ground. Turns out the shots came from a car waiting in the drive-thru. Inside, a man and two women who had just placed an order. Witnesses say they weren't even connected to the robbery. They just reacted. The suspect was found across the street with 2 bullet wounds in his upper body. He was taken to the hospital, patched up, and then sent straight to jail. In another case at an off-track betting shop, there were just 2 customers and 1 employee inside. One of the customers was an 85-year-old man. 3 armed robbers come in, but the one who stopped the robbery might not be who you think. But first, here's a group that came in full of confidence. They walk into the store ready to go, but as soon as they see the owners also packing, they bounce fast. Same thing in this next story. The thief points his weapon, then quickly realizes the shop owner isn't someone to mess with. This guy tried to snatch a meal straight from an employee. Within minutes, he realized he made a terrible decision. In the end, he was the one needing help. Everything seemed normal at this phone store in Chicago. A guy in a beanie walks in, checks out some phones, and waits for the right moment. Then he pulls a gun and demands the phones. But the owner stays calm. He hands over the phones, leads the guy toward the register, but he's really just waiting for his chance. And then, bam! He tackles the guy. They struggle, the thief tries to escape, but the back door is locked. The owner manages to call the cops. The thief tries one last desperate escape. But ends up walking out with no phones, no gun, just lucky to still be standing. He's still on the run, but one thing's for sure, that phone store, no signal for thieves. And finally, our #1 story takes us back to that betting shop. You curious about who stopped the robbery? Let's break it down. 2 of the thieves had hammers. One had a shotgun, and he points it straight at the elderly customer. But when he moves toward the second customer, that's when things take a wild turn. The thief decides to run, and that's when the 85-year-old man grabs a chair like a shield and charges at the next robber. But the most shocking part, as another thief comes at him with a hammer, the elderly man fights back. His name is Dennis O'Connor, 85 years old. He didn't just defend himself, he saved the store.